So this is the second, really the first real video. The first was just an overview for the Trail build applications with CumulusCI. And what we've done at this point is we've gone through these first modules. I hope you've worked through these. They're fairly straightforward, just kind of text with multiple choice answers that are relatively straightforward. But real key on this this one, which is the last chunk, the Sunday model here. They do a good job of reviewing these. This is what we're going to do. We're going to set it up. We're going to capture customizations. We're going to use demo data. And then we've got a couple other things we're going to do with the manage package. But coming back to here, then we're going to roll to this module. So this is we're going to call it the second module, which you'll see that's going to be the naming convention for this video stream. So if it's related to this module, it's going to be a 2-dot video. Okay, so what we're going to do is to go into this first one, which is the base requirements. And we saw this the first video. This is key. We're going to this time be working with VS Code. Worth noting is the system requirements. This screwed me up. I was using a Windows 7 computer. It didn't want to work with Windows 7. It was too complicated. So I got a Windows 10. It also turns out that Python, a later step, needs Windows 10. So it does, we'll see about getting this updated. But know that that's the case for now. So we're going to do the install and explore with VS Code. And so what it shows you here is a kind of a screen. But we're going to go, if you click here, it pops up the Visual Studio Code. Just interesting, if you drop to the very bottom, you see that it is a Microsoft product, but it's really not referenced that way, so it's interesting to see. But lots of neat stuff to learn about this. When you do the check here and you say, I want to do a download, what it does is say Windows 64, at least that's what I'm going to be doing. There are mentions of version 32-bit and 64-bit. Just so you kind of answer that again, is know that 64-bit takes advantage of faster, better hardware. So you want to be 64-bit. And if you do if you go out to the Windows Start and you look at settings and you look at system settings, let me see, just to go back one for you. If you go to system settings and then you go here, to get to the about, know that you have to drop way down. You click about, and that's where you find out that you're 64-bit, or if it says 32, then you know what's going on there. So I'll just close this for now. And I'm going to do that download. But what it does, it says, thanks for doing the download. And this is a really helpful screen if you scroll down. And because you're watching videos, I hope you're looking at videos. But tons of things you can do. This intro videos is good because they do show relatively quickly how you can be proficient. My coaching, though, is to stay focused on this trail. Get it done, because there are kind of issues that are worth resolving. So know that you can always come back to this. And again, it's in this video as a way to help kind of bookmark it for you. But plan to come back. But in the meantime, once you've opened it, what you're going to get is this kind of a screen. It's going to say, okay, welcome to it. But what you're going to see is that you're in the release notes to start with. And so you can get there, but let's close it for now and say you can also see it. If you were doing it, you can also go to release notes this way and pick them back up if you need to. But we're in the kind of the get started. And if you do over here, you can see there's different things. So if we open these, that pops this one. Same is true here. You can look at source control, you can look at run and debug, and you can look at extensions. And but for us, what we're going to do, let's just stay here right now as a folder or whatever. And what we want to do is to say, okay, we want to go to a new file, but it turns out the way that we're going to run with this is we're going to go with terminal. And I'm going to say new terminal. And the notes are, if you don't end up getting this, know that you can drag this thing up and down. And so if you look back at the requirements, what they do is they show this just quickly. You're going to see the screen, and then it says, take a tour of VS Code. So you have to kind of figure out that you have to go to the terminal tab. And if you don't see it, what you're going to do is to do view appearance and show panel. And so going back to that, what you've got is, if you do view appearance, you can do the show panel, and that'll do it. So I'm going to go back and say view appearance and show panel, and that's going to get you this, which is where you want to be. If you're seeing this or something like it, then you know you're in good shape. And that's a good start for this video. And then we can move on to the next step, because this will now be at least installed for now. Thanks.